other news, I didn't put this in here. I thought it was very interesting. John Mozeliak, president of baseball ops for the Cardinals, he's out. He's gone. They're tired of losing. They're tired of their just barely above 500 ways, just skating by. They're done. So who do they go get? Chaim Bloom, who is known for blowing up the Boston Red Sox.
Really?
Known for trading Mookie Betts.
Wow.
Known for being, hey, you got to work on a budget and putting a decent team together and rebuilding a farm system in Boston that is looking promising. Problem was he was in Boston. They don't have a lot of patience out there. So he did what he was told to do, did a very good job of it, and I'm a little worried.
Yeah, well, if he's able to have success in Boston, but the fans, but they weren't able to have enough patience for him, and if St. Louis is willing to give him that buffer zone, then that might be something to be concerned about. Also, just the Cardinals signaling, hey, we got some losing ways happening here, is just enough to give me some pause. Like, okay, they understand there's a pivot point happening here, albeit a very down year with some good players.
Yes.
On the latter part of their tenure.
Yeah.
But not great news for the Reds.
No, those mouth-breeding chowder cucks let a good thing go. And you're right, man. Like, they have said that basically they've leaked it through the press, which was Bob Nightengale. Arenado's on the block. That's interesting. Because he said he had a bad year. You're not going to get a good return on that. And he just signed a crazy extension. So you're not getting much. The other one is Wilson Contreras. He's on the block. They're not bringing back Paul Goldschmidt. But here's the big one. They are currently shopping Sonny Gray.
Interesting.
Who has a full no-trade clause. But would most likely be very happy to come back to Cincinnati.
Is that coming from Sonny Gray? That we know that he would be happy coming back here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the Reds were in the running to sign him in this offseason. It just didn't happen. He ended up getting more money from St. Louis, is what I'm going to assume. But you are going to have to part with some pieces to get him back for his age. For 2 guaranteed seasons, his age 35, 36 season, and then a club option for $30 million for his age 37 season in 2027. Again, you're going to have to give up prospects. You're most likely going to have to give up one of your top 10 prospects within the organization. And you're going to have to pay him. Are you willing to do that for Sonny Gray?
There's a couple answers. It's a yes if, or no, but.
Oh, I like both of those.
So, yes, if they can find an appropriate amount in addition to going after offense. Because the biggest part of the Reds' issues this year primarily lived within their lack of offensive production. So, would I want to have, albeit a veteran arm, very good in my rotation if we could afford it? Yes, but I would like that if we, in addition, went and got a nice bat.
Yes.
And the other one is no, but. It would just be the opposite of that.
But. It's just the complete opposite of like, no, but can't.
Yeah, it might be a little too much money, but it sounds nice. But if the money is right, in addition, we get a good bat, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that. My thing is durability. Sonny Gray, like I've always said, is a Ferrari. He's not a practical everyday driver. He's somebody you add in there who will be like, if I get to the playoffs, he is giving me 5 1/3. At most, he's giving me 6 innings, and he's getting me like 11 strikeouts. That's really cool. But I want durability. I want a Haas.
Yeah, you want someone to go the entirety of the season, right?
Yes. I don't need someone taking 2 trips to the IL. I mean, Sonny Gray had to have taken 3 trips to the IL. How many games did he throw this year?
I don't think it was a lot.
He threw 20. He had 28 starts this year, which might be the second most in his career.
We got 32. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, 31, 32. So 4th most, it looks like, in his career. So, I mean, really good in terms well, let's see what the innings looks like.
He's never pitched. He's never pitched above 2. Oh, he did 1 year. Pitched 2 years above 200 innings in a season. He pitched this year 186 and a third. That's solid. That's very solid.
I mean, if he can avoid the injury bug, which has been pretty pronounced on this team, that would be nice. However, I do hesitate just knowing the amount of good arms that we do have within the Reds organization. However, we talked about this before, and how many dividends it played off with having Frankie Muntas on the Reds organization and passing off that splitter like it's herps. So I think Sonny Gray can teach some of these younger guys how to not just pitch well, but layering their pitches and getting the best stuff out of what they currently have. So I think there'd be a lot of positives off of it, but the obvious downsides: age, lack of durability, and potentially more money than what we should be spending.
Oh, dude, yeah, more than you should for a guy like that. So Blake Snell has a player option for $38.5 million this coming off season. Coming in, he'll be in his age 32 season. I don't see him taking that. I see him becoming a free agent. Probably warranting around 30. He's going to want a long-term deal, looking probably around 38, 39 million, around the opt-out, but for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I would rather do that. Again, not my money at all. But I would rather do that than get Sonny Gray. And I know that's a substantial uptick. You're looking at, what, 25 million, I said, right? 30. You're looking at 25 million this year, 35 million next year. Eesh. So you're looking at 13, 14 million more. When you could go out, you could sign someone who's been a workhorse like Michael Wacha. You could go out and sign somebody who is a workhorse like, Louise, who am I thinking of? You can get somebody cheaper like Luis Severino.
Yeah. I'm all for not doing what we've done in previous years, which is kind of band-aid a situation off of sometimes maybe a name that had a bit more gleam to it in years prior. And nothing against Sonny Gray. I think he'd be a great addition to the team. But the money-wise, yeah, I would much rather spend it in a situation where, what we saw this year with innings being an issue in health. So I would much rather bank on covering a spread of innings as opposed to like a few starts later in the year.
Yep. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It sounds nice on paper. God, I would love for them to sign Robbie Ray, though. That'd be cool. Who's a lefty, power lefty, pitched really well towards the end of the year. He's got a $25 million opt-out. I think he takes that. And then you sign him for 3 years and AAV of 32, 33. That you're spending the close to the amount of money that you would for Sonny Gray while also keeping your prospects.
Correct.
And then you can use those prospects to go and trade for a bat or go out and spend money and get a bat. It's not our money. This is the window's wide. The window is open. Do it now because the Cardinals are telling you and signaling they're going to be bad.
Yes, and they're going to try to build off of that, and let's make the moves while we can, because we have the time now.
We have the time. The window's open. The Brewers are young, and they're going to be good. They're going to continue to be good. They're going to be Milwaukee. They've shown that time and time again.
And we ain't got shit going on through October.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll speculate later, but I just wanted to bring that up and say I am not for it.
Yeah, I saw that circulating on Twitter. So, no, the money is too much. Nothing against Sonny Gray. I think he's a tremendous pitcher, and it would be fun to have him be amongst the youngsters, but the price point, not there.
Not there. Not for it.